I talk about like math and other subject with my kids all the time. And we were gonna make Rice Krispie treats, and when you're cooking, that's the perfect time to talk about math because you use measuring and fractions, and it's a pretty concrete way for kids to grasp those concepts. So my son George and I made Rice Krispie treats, and I kind of like, I set it up, I put different bowls out and measuring cups and the ingredients, and I showed him what he needed to do, or actually just showed him like how much of each ingredient he needed. I wrote that down, each one on a different Post-it note, but I let him make all the other decisions. He had to work a little harder than if I were just to tell him what to do. Well, he was trying to think back on like his experiences, so like, and also needed to anticipate what was to come, because each of the 3 ingredients had fairly different measurements, and I gave him a small bowl, a medium bowl, and a large bowl. So he had to figure out like the one with the smallest amount, which was the butter, should probably go in the smallest bowl. I didn't tell him that. He had to figure that out. And then measuring the butter was actually really hard for him because I had never explained to him like what the numbers on the wrapper were for. So that one you actually see him like kind of consider, and then he didn't give me a good answer. Like he did not get the answer right. Like he did not figure out where 3 tablespoons were. So I kind of had to like ask him again and kind of show him what was on the butter. And then he was able to figure it out better. It helps him develop number sense and application for what he's learning in math. So, you know, he's in 1st grade, and like talking about fractions as fractions, as far as I know, that's not what he's doing in math. Actually having him work with the materials translates pretty, like that's an experience he will have that will come up in math either this year or in the future. It would have been way faster for me to just make Rice Krispie treats, like without the help of my kids, or even just to tell him what to do. But when you are thinking about, like, you know, you're at the grocery store and you're talking about how much things cost, and you say, you know, an apple is $1. You know, we need 5 apples. How much money will that cost? Like, just the processes that are automatic in your head, try to think out loud and explain them to your kids.